d'oeuvres yet?
No, I'm still working on celery sticks.
Did you finish the decorations, Rosie?
No, not yet. I kind of got sidetracked. Look.
This is what you've been doing for the past 45 minutes.
Isn't he cute? I call him Scotty.
Now you can call him garbage. No plans for the hors d'oeuvres.
What time's the birthday girl getting here?
I told Roberta to be here at 2 o'clock.
You think she suspects anything? Please, the woman is 88. She still tries to find gun smoke on Sunday nights. Dorothy, why don't you get the cake and we'll take all these things into the living room?
Dear, good idea. Then where's the cake? Rose, did you take it out?
I haven't even seen it yet.
Oh, Ma, what'd you do with the cake?
I didn't do anything. I haven't seen it yet either.
What do you mean you haven't seen it? You were supposed to bake it.
I was?
Oh, you forgot.
I didn't forget. I wanted to make sure it was fresh. I'll bake it now.
Oh, honey, Roberta's going to be here in 45 minutes. I don't think you have time to make a cake.
45 minutes. In 45 minutes, I can bake 2 cakes and knit you a sweater. Out of my way. The maestro approaches the podium.
Sophia finishes in time. You can't give a good birthday party without a cake.
Yeah, I seem to recall a party with 3 cakes that was not so terrific.
3 cakes?
Yeah. Rose had planned a surprise birthday party for me. You were still living at Shady Pines.
You mean the home? Say it, Dorothy. The home.
Anyway, Rose had planned the surprise birthday party for me. Oh, I'll never forget it. I've never had such a surprise in my life.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday boys and girls, happy birthday to you. Welcome to Mr. Ha-Ha's Hot Dog Hacienda! I have lots of fun planned for you for this afternoon, but you have to finish your Mr. Ha-Ha dog first, because a Ha-Ha dog is fun to eat. A Ha-Ha dog is really good. A hot dog is a great big treat, and it's only $1.79 without a beverage. See you soon, kids!
Isn't this fun? Dorothy, you haven't even touched your Mr. Ha-Ha dog.
You're right. Yeah, I touched it.
You're not having any fun, are you, Dorothy?
Am I that transparent?
You're the one who always complains that her birthday parties are dull and boring. When I saw Mr. Ha-Ha's advertised on television, it looked like fun.
Yeah, for a 5-year-old, Rose. Or someone who thinks like one.
I've ruined your birthday.
Oh, no, you haven't. You haven't ruined it.
Yes, I have. I'm a big dope. You must hate me.
Oh, honey, come on now. Don't cry. Rose, I don't hate you. No, I'm really having fun. It's just that, you know, it took me a little while to get into the spirit of things.
Seriously?
Oh, yes. Both Blanche and I are having a lot of fun, aren't we, Blanche?
Really wouldn't have fun eating a foot-long Mr. Ha-Ha dog. Drinking a 32-ounce cherry burpee.
If you drink 3 of them, you get to keep Mr. Ha-Ha's hat.
If you drink 3 of them, you should get to keep Mr. Ha-Ha's kidney.
Guess who's back? That's right! And now it's time for the Mr. Ha-Ha birthday roundup. When I call your name, please come up on stage. Bobby Spina!
Please say you didn't do it.
G. Taylor!
Please tell me you didn't.
Dorothy Spornak! Dorothy Spornak!
Dorothy, stop that. You're making a fool of yourself. Mr. Ha-Ha's looking at you.
Are you Dorothy Spornak?
That's right.
Get up on stage, Dorothy!
Get bent, Ha-Ha.
Come on, kids. Let's give Dorothy a great big ha-ha cheer! Ha-ha! Dorothy! 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 birthday list that Bobby is 7, Judy is 9, and Dorothy is...
Punch your heart out, ha-ha.
Dorothy's the oldest! And as the oldest, you get to lead the birthday parade! Here is your parade leader's hat. Mr. Music, if you please.
Don't prolong this. I know what car you drive, ha-ha.
The parade's over! Let's hear it for all the birthday boys and girls! But the fun's just about to begin, because now it's time for your hot fudge cake. Free to all my birthday boys and girls. Only $1.98 to the rest of my little friends.
No, thank you. I've had enough.
Oh, I think we have a cranky birthday girl. You see, kids, when you get a little older, you can get a little cranky. And when you get to be as old as Dorothy, well, you can be a real pain in a ha-ha. So, Dorothy, why don't you just lighten up, enjoy a hot fudge cake, and make a wish, okay? Come on, kids, make a wish and blow out the candles. I hope everybody gets what they wished for.
Do you really, Mr. Ha-ha?
Dorothy, if I were you, I'd put the cake down. You see, Mr. Music's brother is Mr. Lawyer. Besides, that's not a very adult thing to do.
You're right. I can't do it.
Mr. Ha-ha?
Yes, Bobby?
Happy birthday, Dorothy.
I'm sorry I missed that one. I would love to have been there, but I was...
At the home, we know what
How's the cake coming, Sophia? Beautiful. I got everything I need. Coconut, eggs, unbleached flour, rum.
Oh, you're making a rum cake?
No.
Gee, I love to bake. Back in St. Olaf, I always baked our birthday cakes. Charlie loved them. I remember the last cake I baked in St. Olaf. It was kind of different. Should blow out those candles before Mr. Hickenlooper has the entire volunteer fire brigade up here pumping water on my clean kitchen floor. I swear that man will look for any excuse to make that siren sound through his nose. Inga Lundqvist told me just this last week. I know. Shut up, Rose, and blow out your candles. Okay. A wish. I guess that was kind of a silly wish. I know you can't really be here with me, Charlie. It's taken me these past 8 months to accept that, but I finally have. Then why our usual little private birthday celebration? It somehow feels less lonely, Charlie. I mean, this is the first special day I've had to spend without you. If it had been Christmas, I'd probably have hung your stocking. Or if it had been your birthday, I probably would have still asked the clerk down at Tuttle's to help me pick out a tie for you. Oh, I bet that would have gotten me some strange looks from the sales staff. Although they already look at me strangely. Because of the time I tried to special order a double-breasted navy suit with a drop seat in the pants for Cousin Wendell. Anyway, that was part of the reason. The other part was I wanted to talk to you. I know I didn't need a special occasion for that. It'd be more of an occasion if I stopped talking. But I figured since it was my birthday, You wouldn't be upset when you hear what I've got to tell you. I've decided to sell the house and leave St. Olaf, Charlie. The winters are rough here in Minnesota. And this place is too filled with memories to let me get on with my life. I need to start over without you, Charlie. And I think this is the best way. I know it'll be tough in a strange town, all alone, but I've read some wonderful things about Miami. It won't be long before I meet nice people and make some new friends. I have a real good feeling about that. So, I just wanted you to know what I decided. I hope to be in Florida before the next winter comes. But I know that wherever I am, you'll be right there with me. I love you, Charlie. I miss you. It's my birthday. You know the rules. I get the rose.
And a pinch of baking soda.
Ma, that looked like an awfully big pinch.
Who cares?
Sophia, maybe you should sit down.
I am sitting. You know what? I'm going to make you a nice pot of coffee. Don't panic, I'm fine. I haven't had that much. Besides, you think I'd ruin Roberta's milestone birthday?
Milestone, she's 88.
Right. After 80, every year without a headstone is a milestone.
I think my milestone birthday was when I turned 50.
Oh, Ma, I remember your 50th. We were supposed to go to a party at Guido's, but you were fighting with Pop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll never forget it. It was Brooklyn, April 1956.
Dorothy.
Yes, Ma.
I tell the stories around here. Picture it. Brooklyn, April, 1956. 2.5 years ago.
Fine. That's the way you feel, Sophia. I'm staying right here.
Fine. Stay there forever, you big botchagaloop. I curse the day I ever met you.
Double.
Ma, it's me, Dorothy. Happy birthday, Ma.
Ah, shut up.
You're welcome. What are you doing? You're gonna be late for your birthday party at Guido. Stan's in the car waiting.
I'm not going.
What do you mean you're not going?
What do I have to celebrate? Did I have a miserable marriage and I'm leaving my husband?
You and Pop had a fight.
You love to show off that college education, don't you?
Okay, why are you mad at Pop?
Because your father is a miserable, no-good, insensitive bum.
I heard that.
Good, then hear this. May you lose the 3 hairs left on your head.
Oh, yeah? Well, may you lose your tweezers so your eyebrows meet to cover the wart in the middle of your forehead.
That's not a wart, that's a beauty mark.
On Sophia Loren, it's a beauty mark. On you and Khrushchev, it's a wart.
Pop, that is enough. Come out of the bedroom now.
Not while she's out there. She hit me.
Ma.
With a piece of bread.
5 days old. It was like a track handle.
He deserved it after the way he wished me a happy 50th birthday.
Ma, what are you talking about? You're 48.
That's what I thought, until last night during your show of shows, when he hands me some papers he found in the hall closet. He tells me they made a mistake on my birth certificate when I came into this country, and I'm actually 50.
So what's the difference? You're 50.
What's the difference? I gave that man the best years of my life, and he just stole 2 more. I've been so depressed in all my life.
Ma, it doesn't mean anything. 50 is just a number.
You don't understand, Dorothy. I always had plans, dreams, things I wanted to accomplish by the time I was 50.
What kind of dreams?
Well, for one thing, I always wanted to be a ballerina.
Please, with those legs?
Come on out, Salvador. I got more bread waiting for you.
Ma, I got news for you. I don't think it would have been any easier for you to break into ballet at 48.
That's not the point. I'd still have 2 more years to dream. I can't believe it. I'm 50. I'm an old lady who hasn't accomplished a thing in her life.
You haven't accomplished a thing? You raised 3 kids during the Depression and always managed to have food on the table. You held down 2 jobs as far back as I can remember, but somehow you were always there when we needed you. You got me through 4 years of college by helping me pay for it, but also by encouraging me whenever I felt like giving up. Do you want me to go on, Ma? Because we could be here all night.
Enough already. Ralph Edwards makes less of a fuss over people.
Oh, this old lady business. You're acting like an ass. You don't look 50. You don't look 48. You're as beautiful as the day I married you.
Oh, Salvador. Tell me that again.
You're acting like an ass.
He's right. Salvador, open the door. We have a birthday party to go to.
Ma? Pop, come on, you're gonna be late for the party.
We'll be there in about an hour, Doc. Salvador. Hey, Dorothy, make that 2 hours.
Wow. Happy birthday, Mom.
Actually, we never got to the party at all.
There were a lot of disappointed people that night.
Well, I wasn't one of them. Neither was your father, if memory serves me correctly. So, Pete, you think this cake is ready? You know, Roberta's going to be here in a minute. It's ready when it's ready. Oh, well, doesn't make any difference. She won't be surprised anyway. Oh, surprise birthday parties never work.
Yeah, well, what about that surprise party we threw for you when we first moved in? That worked. Almost. I mean, it kind of worked.
Hi, Rose. I picked up Blanche's birthday cake. What are you doing?
Decorating Blanche's birthday cake. There, it's finished.
I told you I would pick up the cake.
Oh, I know, but back where I come from, most people won't eat store-bought.
Rose, where you come from, most people live in windmills and make love to polka music.
Stop it, Dorothy. You're making me homesick.
We're coming!
Who could that be? Everybody I invited's already here. Sophia!
Ma, what are you doing here? You know you're not supposed to leave the home. You're still recovering from that stroke.
What recovering? I'm back 100%, knock wood. Come in.
Just listen, we are throwing a surprise birthday party for Blanche. I want you to go out to the lanai and mingle with the other guests.
Check. What's a lanai?
March!
Excuse me, Crystal Carrington.
Blanche is going to be surprised. It's lucky I accidentally found out today's her birthday. Blanche, what's wrong?
Nothing. I just want to go soak in a hot bath and forget all about today.
Oh, okay.
Now, well, girls, I know we haven't lived together very long, but see, when I come home mad like this and say nothing's wrong, then it's up to you to draw what's really wrong out of me.
Blanche, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh, all right, quit badgering me. I didn't want to tell you this, but today's my birthday.
Today's your birthday, Blanche? Today? Dorothy, did you hear that? Today's Blanche's birthday.
And I hate birthdays.
And she hates birthdays.
Only thing I hate worse than birthdays is surprise birthday parties. What did I get when I walked into work today? A surprise birthday party. Oh, I was so upset I almost threw up.
Did you hear that, Dorothy? Surprise parties make Blanche want to throw up.
Honey, why don't you go and take that bath and we'll just forget the fact that, that today is really your birthday.
Well, I don't see how anybody can hate birthdays.
Well, because they are constant reminders that with each passing year, our bodies begin to sag, our faces begin to wrinkle, our hair begins to turn gray. Of course, none of that's happened to me yet. But it's only a question of time until I'll end up looking like the two of you.
Blanche, you keep that up. You won't have that much time left.
Hi, Blanche. Sophia, what are you doing here? I'm here for your surprise birthday party. My what? What? You didn't?
Of course we didn't. Ma, there's no party. Maybe I should take you home now.
Where am I, Francis Farm? I know what I saw. There's a party out
Blanche, I guess we made a mistake.
Honey, look, we'll cancel the party. We'll send everybody home and forget that the whole thing ever happened.
there. Yo, everybody! The party is off. They want us out. But you're all welcome to come back to my place if someone can tell me where it is. Roger, Edgar, Bert, Leonard. Well, what are they all doing here?
I invited everybody in your address book.
The little red one by my nightstand?
No, the little black one next to your hot body oil dispenser.
Wait a minute, fellas. Now, no need to rush off like this. It is my birthday. Who wants to be the first one to spank me? Boy, that turned out to be some evening, didn't it?
Sure did.
You know, from that night on, I learned to love surprise parties.
It kind of reminded me of a party back in St. Olaf when I was a little girl. Big Sven and Little Sven were celebrating the first anniversary of their smoked herring hoagie house. And Big Sven...
All right, Leonard. It's my cake. Stand back. I'll get it.
Ma, that looks like a cookie.
Sophia, honey, I think you put too much rum in it. So stick an umbrella in it and serve it with straws. Everyone will think they're at Trader Vic's.
Well, let's take it in the living room. Roberta's going to be here any minute.
Oh, I just hope she's really surprised. That's the best part of a birthday, when you're really surprised.
Surprise!
Oh, happy birthday, Blanche.
My birthday's not till next week.
We know, but you said after the last time we'd never be able to surprise you again.
We figured this is the only way to do it. Oh, you really did a great job. I don't know what to say. Say, it's conga time. Mr. Fix-It would come back and finish working on that dishwasher. The dishes are piling up like crazy.
Well, you know, Blanche, we could wash them. I mean, before dishwashers, people didn't just eat and wipe the dishes on their pants.
I used to love washing dishes. Oh, in Minnesota, the whole family'd get together and wash dishes. Even Uncle Gustav, after the giant Swiss Army knife accident, learned to dry dishes with his feet. We used to laugh and carry on and have such a happy time.
What is it with you people? All you ever had were happy times? It's sickening. Happy times freezing in the cold. Happy times during the locust invasion. Happy times eating reindeer. How about death? Did you have happy times then?
Yes, actually, we did. It was a chance to get together and remember other happy times.
She's beginning to get to me. In Sicily, we used to wash our dishes in the river.
Hope that's Mr. Fix-It.
We used to beat them against the rocks. No, Sophia used to beat the clothes on the rocks. Not the dishes. No wonder they broke. Okay, who wants to go shopping? It's a little early for that, isn't it, Renee? Then we're going out to eat. It's either shopping or eating. Take your pick.
You didn't talk to him.
I couldn't.
Oh. George was on call all weekend. 3 heart attacks, a stroke, 2 aneurysms, and a spastic colon. Sounds like a guy I'd play checkers with. Oh, hi, Rose.
Then you will talk to him tonight.
I will try.
Oh, Renee.
Dorothy, it's crazy, but I feel like how can I bother him? He's doing all this important stuff, saving lives. And I'm gonna bother him because I'm a little unhappy?
Renee, Jenny just left for college. All your kids are gone. This is a perfectly legitimate problem.
It's the empty nest syndrome. When I had it, I didn't know what it was. I was just very depressed. By the time I figured out what it was, I was going to tell Charlie, but he died that night. I was so full of grief about Charlie, I forgot to be depressed about the empty nest.
I never had that empty nest depression. I couldn't wait for my kids to get out on their own. I got depressed watching them grow older, because it meant I was getting older. They were like noisy little calendars. The minute they all entered high school, I told everybody they were my husbands from a previous marriage.
You wonder why they're in therapy.
Therapy? Maybe I should go into therapy. At 2 a.m, waiting for George to come home, I called a radio talk show. I gave them the solution to the crisis in the Middle East.
Giving the Palestinians Greenland? I didn't know that was you. You were great.
Giving the Palestinians Greenland?
It's a big place. Nobody uses it.
You would take a desert people and put them in the ice and snow?
With the proper clothes, they'll be fine.
Renee, listen, you want to talk. Don't call a talk show. Talk to your husband. Blanche, at the hospital, they call him Saint George. I'm married to a saint, and I'm going to tell him to work less I'm lonely? Don't you think St. Francis of Assisi's wife had a similar problem? Don't you think she said, Frank, enough donkeys? So what do I do? Ask George to cut back on his practice because I don't want to eat alone?
Oh, no, don't do that. I couldn't possibly go to another doctor.
You see?
George is the only man to ever see me naked.
Get out of here.
Well, except for Charlie, of course.
Get out of here.
And the vet.
The vet?
Our prize hen, Henrietta, had some kind of a chicken disease. I don't exactly know what it was.
Chicken pox.
Oh, I don't think so. Anyway, I had an earache, so he saw us both at the same time.
For that, you got naked?
I thought that was strange, too.
You know, Darcy, I think you're right. I've got to talk to George. Good girl. I'll go home right now and tell him I'll cook breakfast for him. Waffles, he loves waffles. Well, I'll tell him at dinner. Dinner's better. He won't be rushing. I'll make something great. I'll tell him in bed. Yeah, bed's better. It always works. When he's asleep, I'll tell him when he's sleeping.
Renee, come on.
I'll sound like a wimp. I can't possibly tell him. Listen, last week I left him a stool sample. If I can talk to him about that, you can tell him about
Leonard, help me out here. Where on that diet I gave you does it say cream chip beef and Polish sausage are okay to eat? Leonard, you're 5 feet 6 inches. You weigh 300 pounds. What do you mean you can carry it? Beacons couldn't carry it. Okay, make an appointment for tomorrow. Come by the office. We'll talk about it. Right. Yeah, goodbye, Leonard. Hi, Chuck.
George, I'm a multiple personality. How do you know which one of the three of me I am?
Well, because Mr. Fix-It and Boris use a key.
Well, the three of us all live in the same body. I don't know why they don't let me use the key.
Don't they give you medication at the home, Chuck?
Oh, no. The doctor says I don't have to take it anymore. It doesn't stop the multiple personalities. It just relieves anxiety. I'm not anxious. I make other people anxious.
Hi, Chucky.
Hi, sis.
You're over here early.
I've been out looking for an apartment. The doctor says I can get my own place.
Oh,
But who can afford 3 bedrooms?
Can I go upstairs and see the dog?
Sure, go ahead.
Renee, we don't have a dog.
If he thinks we have a dog, who am I to stop him? And maybe we have one. Maybe he can see things we don't have the power to see. I read that in a book. People with mental illnesses are the chosen.
Who chooses them, Shirley MacLaine?
George, we've got to have a talk. We have problems. Marital problems.
Excuse me, honey. Hello. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Schechter. Oh, that is good news. Great news. I'm very happy for you. Congratulations. Goodbye, Mr. Schechter. Mr. Schechter peed. It's 97. We're both very relieved. The catheter's no fun.
So, what do you think?
I think I'd be thrilled if I could pee at his age.
What about our marriage? I'm worried about us.
What are you talking about? We're great.
I don't think we're great.
Hi, Rose, Sophia.
Oh, hi. Come on in. Sit down. We're sorry to barge in like this. We were wondering if Mr. Fix-It was here.
Chuck is here.
Oh, darn. You think you could change into Mr. Fix-It?
It's a mental illness, Rose, not a masquerade party.
In Sicily, we had a guy with a multiple personality, only they didn't get along. And one personality put out a contract on the other. You should have seen it. He had a shootout with himself in the piazza. He winged a priest, a waiter, and shot down the Cinzano sign. Fortunately, he was able to beat himself senseless before anyone else got hurt.
Rewired your phone system. You can now call all over the world free of charge, except for Albania and North Korea, of course. And your television remote, you can use it to raise the windows and flush the toilet. Well, I'm gonna run over to the freeway, see if there are any cars in trouble.
This guy knocks me out.
Chuck, you could finish our dishwasher first.
I'm not Chuck. I'm Mr. Fix-It. Here to please. No problem too big or too small.
This is great. It's better than vaudeville.
Well, I'm all yours, ladies. Just lead me to the trouble. There's nothing I can't fix. Except maybe this old noggin. That could use a little rewiring. Well, let's go.
Come on, Sophia. We don't want to lose him. Bye-bye.
I better get to the office.
We're not done yet.
Couldn't it wait?
Well, no, it cannot wait. George, the kids are gone. You're never here. I have nothing to do anymore.
What do your friends do?
Shop, have lunch, some play golf, some have affairs.
Which ones are having affairs?
I don't know.
Come on, I'll never tell.
The ones who are happy for no apparent reason. George, my life is empty.
Why don't you get a job?
Well, you know, I was thinking of that. I could go back to show business.
Renee, you were the legs in the dancing cigarette box.
But they loved me. I brought joy to people.
You sold cigarettes. You brought cancer to people.
No matter what you think, George, I'm going to try to get work in the entertainment business, but that's not all. That's just my part. You've got a part, too. You've got to be here more.
Well, you never complained before.
Well, the kids were here. I didn't notice. But, George, time is important now. And with them gone, we're supposed to be together in a new way. I saw it on a coffee commercial, I think Taster's Choice. This couple, we're supposed to be like that.
Like what?
Like this couple. They're there, just the two of them, sipping coffee together for as long as they have left.
Must be one hell of a cup of coffee.
I'm in real trouble here, George. Our marriage is in real trouble.
Excuse me, honey. Hello? Yeah. Describe the pain. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, meet me in my office. Yes, right now. I gotta go. I got a sick person. I'll see you later. I love you.
I love you too.
Come on, a movie will cheer you up.
What are you seeing? Nightmare on Elm Street 4.
You have to see 1, 2, and 3 to appreciate it.
No, Rose, it stands alone.
Hi, everybody.
Jenny!
Jenny, what are you doing home from school? You're sick? You're pregnant.
I quit.
Thank God.
You should be mad.
Oh, I am mad. I'm also glad you're not pregnant.
Honey, why did you quit?
Well, I went there to be with my boyfriend, but when I got there, I found he was practically living with somebody else. He'd replaced me.
With what?
A hand puppet, Rose.
Honey, I am so sorry.
I knew you shouldn't have gone to Columbia University. It's in New York City, for heaven's sake. A subway runs right through it. You want to go to college where there are green lawns and willow trees and young men in chinos and ties and professors with just a touch of gray at the temple. Wise, learned men who look up your skirt if you're sitting in the first row. Meetings with them so they can explain Plato. And they lean over your books with you, and you can smell their pipe tobacco and their maleness. And then their arm accidentally brushes against your bosoms, and the room is filled with the heat of a taboo lust.
Where is this school?
Jenny, what happened?
He met a thin, blonde goddess.
Uh-huh.
One of those girls who has everything, you know, looks, money, brains, a body, and now my boyfriend.
Oh, honey, I've been in that position more than once.
You've been in every position once.
My position?
Oh, goodness, no. The goddess position. We have our problems, too.
Especially when the goddess is twice the size she used to be.
Honey, I know what you're feeling. Everyone's been rejected.
And honey, the loss of your first love is the worst, the very worst.
Oh, I know. I remember mine. It was probably a cow. How on earth did you know that, sir? Wild guess.
Oh, mine was Larry Raganetti. Oh, how I loved him. He was gorgeous. He left me for Cookie Kelly. She kissed with her mouth open.
Well, why didn't you kiss with your mouth open, Dorothy?
I was 8.
So?
It's happened to all of us, sweetheart, and we've all survived.
Never happened to me.
Oh, come on, Blanche. What, you were never rejected?
Well, once, but just once.
By who?
Weight Watchers for being too thin.
Come on, girls.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Bye, honey.
Have a nice time.
Hello, ladies.
Bye, George.
Bye,
Bye, George.
Ah, Sophia.
Hi, George. Bye, George.
Hi, honey.
Bye.
Sweetheart. Oh, what are you doing home?
She's not sick and she's not pregnant.
Is it Thanksgiving already?
Dennis dumped me.
Oh, sugar, I'm so sorry. Gee, I wish there was something I could say to make you feel better. Would it help if I told you I always hated him?
Oh, Daddy.
I know how much it hurts, darling. But you know, I've been rejected many times.
And so has your daddy. I can't go back. I just can't. What if I run into them? I'll die of embarrassment.
No, you won't. I'm a doctor. And I've never seen anyone die of embarrassment.
I'll tell you what, if it'll make it any easier, tomorrow I'll go back with you and help get you settled.
Will you?
Absolutely.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Oliver.
You want to know who I spent the night with?
No, Oliver.
The cabin crew of Lufthansa.
So I have to go back.
You're 18. You don't have to do anything. We're not going to force you.
We will, however, cut you off without a dime and never talk to you again.
So you strongly recommend?
Yes.
I owe you a beer.
I'm gonna go make a few phone calls. I'd like to see some friends before we go back tomorrow.
Where are you going?
Back to school.
Flying?
Yeah.
You'd be safer hitching.
Oliver, don't start.
Hey, I'm a test pilot. Who knows better than I what goes on up there?
Oliver, I don't need to hear this.
No, what you don't need to hear is what goes on in the cockpit.
Hey, come on.
Goodbye, Oliver.
Bye, Jen. Poor kid.
I know, but we definitely did the right thing, didn't we?
Absolutely.
You really think so?
I don't know.
George, could you take a look at this?
This is a family discussion, Oliver.
Hey, that's nice. I wish I had a family. Here, I think it's skin cancer.
It's not.
We did the right thing. She has to go back.
But if she actually dies of embarrassment, I'll never forgive myself.
So, what is this thing?
A liver spot.
No. God. A liver spot?
It's benign, Oliver.
My father had liver spots. He looked like a Dalmatian. So, what's this family talk about, guys?
It's private, Oliver.
Oh, I see.
So would you please excuse us? Sure. Oliver, get out of my house.
You mean go?
Yes.
Why didn't you say so? See you guys.
You know something?
What's that?
Oliver!
What?
We were great with Jen.
We were.
We were a team. That's what I want, George, for us to be a team.
What does that mean, Renee? We should get uniforms?
Oh, come on, George. It means that we just did something together and it felt great. And we've got to do more of that without the kids. But you're never here.
What do you want me to do, Renee?
Cut back on your practice.
What do I do? Tell a guy in cardiac arrest I can't see you? I'm meeting my wife for sushi?
George, do you know why I'm going to New York with Jenny? Not just to help her. To be with someone who needs me. Think about it. Think about that. I've got the second half of my life to take care of. And I don't want to do it alone.
Then Renee calls up and says she's got herself an agent.
Oh, nice.
Not nice, Oliver. She's been in New York 6 days. Now she's got an agent that says she's perfect for commercials. And who knows what the hell she's going to do.
Wouldn't it be funny if she never came back?
This house is so empty without her. I'm lonely.
That's why I never got married. I didn't want to be lonely. I didn't want somebody else driving my car. You're out of Perrier, George.
This is probably what Renee was talking about. She was lonely.
You're out of beer, too. You're out of peanut butter? Hell, George, you better get her back. I'm gonna starve to death. Oh, Dorothy! What a nice surprise.
For you, maybe. George, I wanted to talk to you.
Do I detect a note of hostility?
A note? How about a symphony? George, we thought you might like to join us for dinner.
I get the feeling, Dorothy, that you might be a little mad at me. Why is that?
How about stopping by New Year's Eve with 3 naked women, throwing up in the pool, passing out in the punch bowl, and relieving yourself in the linen closet?
That was 6 months ago.
George, what do you say? We'd really love to have you.
Maybe some other time.
What about forgive and forget, Doc?
I am not Doc. Goodbye, George.
Bye, Doc. Where are you going?
Going to New York.
Great, let's do it.
You're not invited, Oliver. I'm going alone.
Yeah, but we could... Hi, Ma. Hey, how'd you like to have... Come on, Ma, that was 3-4 months ago.
Thank God you're here. I was a wreck. I was sitting there night after night with Oliver, just lonely as hell. I didn't know what was going on up here. Then I thought, what if I lose her? What would I do without her? I want her here with me. All the rest of my life. And I want to be there with her, too. So here I am. And there's going to be some changes made, and I love you. And what the hell are you doing opening a door in New York City without saying who's there?
I wasn't going to stay here, George. I missed you. I couldn't stand it. And I realize I've been going too fast for you. You can't change overnight.
I'd like to try. Here's step 1. I drew a sketch on the plane. I've decided to make an office in the house and move my practice there.
No.
Yeah. And I got Maslansky to take part of my patient load, too. In fact, I got him to take it all for the next 3 days while we're here in New York on our second honeymoon.
George, I love you.
I love you, too.
But honey, this isn't our second honeymoon.
It's our third?
We never had one.
Oh, come on. Of course we had one.
George, you were an intern. I don't call 2 hours in an empty hospital bed next to a man in a coma a honeymoon.
Honey, I lied. That man wasn't in a coma.
Oh.
How about if I make it up to you right now?
How? Oh, George, what a great 3 days. This has been a wonderful honeymoon.
It should be. You waited long enough.
You think we'll stay like this always?
I think eventually we'll have to go to the bathroom.
And you'll love me always?
Always.
Because I won't always look like this, you know.
Honey, you don't look like you did 10 years ago, but that hasn't mattered.
George, promise me you'll never get your teeth bonded and run around with stewardesses.
I promise.
You swear?
I swear.
I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart.
George,
Hmm?
promise me one more thing.
What?
Promise me you'll never die.
did a crazy thing for me now? It is spending time with you. I want to stay with you forever so that I can see you, love you, and care for you. I feel my cheek glow when you are around me. I feel that there is a connection of the heart and soul. Your love gives me a vibe that I can internally feel. Baby, say yes, you are the light of my life. My love will never change. Do you know what did a crazy thing for me? have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such